All too often, the first thing people see when they visit Spokane is graffiti. Property owners have always been responsible for removing it, and if they don't, they get fined. Our Casey Lund working for you downtown tonight. And Casey, the city now changing how these property owners are reporting graffiti.
Well, Nadine, you can take a look at this property right behind me here on 3rd Avenue. It's completely covered. Now, this is a vacant property, but it gives you just an idea of how bad graffiti can get if it's not dealt with quickly. Now, the city is working to give businesses down here more tools to deal with that problem. This is Devine's Auto Center, a business right in the heart of one of Spokane's most vandalized areas.
We get hit a lot, and we have over the years.
But owner Jim Redmond spoke to me today in a clean building. No markings or graffiti on these white walls.
We want it painted within 24 hours because we don't want to give them that sense of they marked us.
Jim has the right idea, says Heather Troutman with City Code Enforcement.
We need to keep our city clean, and part of that is to take care of graffiti and remove it as soon as possible.
When your property is vandalized or tagged, you're responsible for cleaning it up. If you don't, you could be fined more than $500. That doesn't happen often, but there's a good reason for the fine.
It may take more than once in order to deter the activity, but if graffiti or tagging is left on a piece of property, it can actually attract more.
The city understands the headache businesses downtown deal with, so they're working to streamline the reporting process. They would have one number to call.
That would be easier for the citizen to get both the photographs and the report into the city of Spokane. And that information would enable all of us as partners to be able to evaluate it and take the correct course.
Not all businesses are on top of things as Devine's Auto Center, and some simply can't afford to constantly remove graffiti. So the other part of the city's plan is getting those businesses in touch with resources that can help.
The COPS program has in the past assisted with graffiti removal. There are some nonprofit organizations in our community, and we want to help organize so that those resources will be available to our public that really need that assistance.
Nadine, most of the businesses I spoke to downtown today weren't even aware that some of those groups are around and willing to help, and that's really what the city wants to address. They certainly don't enjoy handing out those $500 citations. Nadine?
And Casey, that graffiti behind you, that's about as bad as I've seen. It really is a blight on the city. When does the city actually hope to have this reporting process in place?
Well, right now it's just a proposal. The Code Enforcement Department's working with the police department and other community partners to get an actual change of policy put together. But again, right now it's just a proposal. They want the process to be more streamlined from the moment a business is tagged to the complaint, to the reporting, and to the final coat of paint that covers it up. Reporting downtown, Casey Lund, KXLY 4 News.